So I'm gonna have to see if this works, but I think I came up with a way to do this thing that decides which way it's going easier and much thinner, per se. So, this is my new episode. Thanks for watching. So what it is it's a comparator with here. So if it goes this way first, this lights up, causing this to not light up, if I remember right. I did it right. Can't remember. So it sends one it's not supposed to. Oops, I didn't put a redstone on. Well, I've got a few little minor issues that I need to work out. It doesn't go fast enough sometimes. I set it up going the wrong way. Oops. I'm just going to set that there. I'll put the last one there when I see that it's working. So it's going way too slow for it to test. Oh, bye-bye. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. That put a bunch of stuff in it. Okay. So, to test, I need, where is it? I thought I just had it. The cart. Do I not have one? Yeah. And then test it with it fully back. This is not as good as the one that I actually put in the castle, because the rail should be one down. It makes it better. That's not supposed to go. What did I do? Oh, forgot to fill it. This doesn't do anything if this is powered, but if there's nothing in it, this won't even be powered, which is nice. So if there's nothing in it, it just doesn't send a signal. The problem is if then one comes in here, well, of course the sorting system has it with the comparator, so if there's nothing in it, it's not getting in this sorting system anyways. But let's try this out now. So it works, I think. Nothing. And then it does, because if this is on while this is on, it gets rid of the signal. And I'm gonna research real quickly and come back to you guys and tell you why, or what it does, and what does that do, I don't know. Does it even make a difference? Obviously not. I'm gonna research what the two do, because I'm getting confused. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, so I did a little bit of research and I found out that there's two modes. There's comparison and subtraction modes. In subtraction, I think that's this one, if the signal is, for this one I think it's like somewhere around half, so let's say 7. If this exceeds that, it'll subtract. So 7 minus, since this is a full signal, 7 minus, I think the maximum signal is 15. So 7 minus 15, well, it only goes down to 0, so there's no output. In this mode, comparison, if this input A, which is the back, it exceeds or is equal to signal B, which is this one, it will put this signal out. It won't. This doesn't determine the signal. It only determines whether it even puts the signal. So, since this one is always greater than that one, it always, unless of course it's completely full, this one will not. It'll do the exact same thing. So that's why we get the same results. But the thing is, if it is completely full, the problem is that if it's completely full, then it's going to go by and give it a double signal. Well, the problem with that is if it is completely full, which I doubt will happen much, but if it's completely full, it's going to take forever to do it. If we give a double signal, all of a sudden that creates it going back and forth more quicker, meaning it's going to take even longer. So I'm going to keep it in this mode because that's the comparison, subtraction. So even if it's full, 15 minus 15, which is this, would be the signal, is 0. So this one will always work. The other one works with the 14 different signals, but whatever. So let's test this, I think. So it sends one signal. When it goes, there's no signal. When it comes back, there is. So this is working really nice. I think I want to do this to the castle because then I could have it so that literally I don't have to move the castle at all, because this would be the one castle wall, this would be the other. But of course there's a redstone here. But if I put the comparator to the block of the redstone, I could literally use it, and then I think, if I remember right, let's redstone comparator, let's just test this. So there's a signal, so if there's a signal, a block here, I could go under it. So literally, and then so and then what I could do, we'll have to see if this works with the, I'll have to look at the thing again, but then I could like come under it and do stuff. So I'll have to look at it and see if that's workable. So I'll meet you guys at the castle. I think this is gonna work. So we've got this here, and then it goes underneath this block. I just put this here to realize that's where the wall is. And of course this comes in to here. Yeah. Right? I think so. But I don't know if you can hear it because there's a ton of thunder where I am. But then we'll need to dig down, and we can actually then Whoops. Gotta get out of here. Put the repeaters down there, have it come around, and then I can always extend it, but it'll be underground so we won't have to see it, which would be really nice. And then we'll come somewhere over here. Maybe we'll come back. Yeah. We'll do something. I'll have to think about it. We have a signal. Just want to make sure it doesn't affect that down there. I'm still getting used to how redstone works. Because if you put a torch stick over there... Wait, I thought it did that. No, it was opposite. If you push the torch underneath of it, it'll do it over it. Okay. Well, getting confused here. But I'm going to try to use all my repeaters, and the good thing is I can always do more. I don't have to worry about space. For before my other one, this other configuration, I had to always do it the one way, and I gave room for like 2 extra repeaters, but this I can just dig down and do more, so I like that. How many do I have? 11. Okay, good, because we don't use them. There was 3 being used before, and now we don't have any for the actual detector that detects which way you're going. So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna go make a shovel, because this is gonna take a long time if I do this by hand. Okay, so I've got 12 repeaters. I found an extra one in a chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm doing a lot of ones that I don't want to. I accidentally dug the 3 deep at one time. So let's just start doing it. Okay, very cool. So I was going to try to work on the sorting system, not the actual minecart system, but I thought of this idea with the comparator, and I was like, ooh, that would make it so much better. So I decided to do that. Well, I'm going to shave this off, take this off, and go straight there, decide where to do with it, but I'm going to go to sleep first, so I'll be back, and I'll probably just have it done, or close to done. So I still need to decide how to then power this. I'm going to get rid of that, but I don't want to mess with these hoppers, and I'm also going to have hoppers underneath this block going all the way 3 deep, so I can't have anything like immediately there. No, no, no. Whoops. What the heck? It's lagging a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, I was like, why did it go? But I got rid of the, what's it called, lever, and so it started getting rid of the stuff in it, so. Let's see if I can right click somehow underneath the track. Nope. It's on that one. There's my stuff. Okay, so here, here, here should work, right? I don't think that it will interfere with anything we're doing. Don't think so. And then it, oh yeah, It does. So that can't, it has to be underneath this, so. So this needs to be there. And then once it's under, we can start coming up. So maybe have it come one over. And then once it's in, have it climb up. So we don't have to have something there. We don't want to. You won't see that. It'll just look like this. So we could put something there. And then bring this up. So I think that works. Then the only thing that question is, will it stop one of those hoppers? Possibly, but it would only be for a little bit. And then also, let me test it, but I saw Etho do this thing where you can actually make it a one-tick, one-tick thing by putting a piston with a block. So of course it has to be sticky piston, and I will leave this open until I find one. I still haven't found, as soon as I said that I needed it, I wasn't able to find a single slime for this door. So we'll see. Well, I'll be back. So I am going to test this. Stick some dirt in there. And then hope this works. Good. I was like, I'm gonna put something here. Where's my dirt? Just got rid of it. Okay. Let's make sure this works. Oh, I'm gonna have to go inside, I guess, and get the dirt, because it's gonna go down there. Make sure it works well enough. Okay, testing. What did it do? Oh, I think I did the wrong order. I think I did. Watch, it'll give a signal now. Where'd it go? Oh, there. I didn't see a signal. I still didn't see a signal. What is up with that? I'll see, hang on. Okay, well I got it all working out. I had this in the wrong order, and then by the time I tested it, since it was just sitting here, all the stuff ran out, and so I also had a problem with there being 2 redstone after this, underneath of course. So it then had to have more than what it already had in it, and so I changed that around. I put a repeater under this block after a redstone under that one, a repeater under, so redstone under this one, repeater after that one. That way there's only one redstone, and then it repeats the signal. That way it doesn't lose any power. And it now works, so. Boom. It's a good long signal, and sends it back. In the creative mode, this is up higher, and it doesn't work as well, because then it has to slow down or whatever, but I like this way a lot better. I started to get the sorter going, but I'll show you guys that. Not working, but start getting it going. I am not going to be able to start it immediately where it is, because of all this stuff for the sorting. So it is now completely empty. Because of all this, I need space in here for the sorting system. I'll show you what I'm going to do for the sorting system. But it's a 3 tall to separate it. The top one is a just to go along the top. It disperses it to however far you want. The second one is the decider of whether it is a certain item, and then the third one gives it to the chest. Whoop, is this? Oh, there we go. Pause for a second. So all my stuff should have been in there, right? No. Should be in... Can I get it? Nope. There. So I'm going to start the sorting system probably next episode, but this works great, so I'm going to now connect it again to the thing. And I hate that every time it goes to the separate things and you have to remake it. Whoops, what do I have that I can get rid of? I don't need 4 cobblestone, I've got like 1,000. Whoops, it's night. I made a little thing here so that I could easily go between the two for now. And that's just what is that? My 8 button is stuck, it's messed up, so I should really not put the pickaxe there, because I use it a lot, and then I can never press it, because I put this little thing here. It's got a daylight sensor somewhere there, and so if that's on, it's day. If it's not, it's night. I want to do something really cool, like lanterns on the wall, and however far the lantern is, that's how much day it is, and then I'll have little signs like go to sleep at this time. So I'll see if I can get that done sometime, not today. A lot of projects, and I'm gonna move all this stuff out. This pool, I want everything to look nice, put everything where it belongs, but I used to want to keep everything in here because I was going in and out and in and out and trying to make those bookshelves, and so I wanted to be right next to it. So I need to it was just regular, I think. Yes. And then I, of course, made this castle wall completely whatever. This one's gonna have to come out a little bit. Because I either have to come out this way or I have to go down. And I really don't want to go down more than I have already. So, and I'm not even going down because that will eventually be the roof of the other one. So, yeah, I can't do it anyway but come out. So I might as well just make this. And then I have some here. Eventually I'm going to need to enter this area. I need to make this look cool so that I don't have to, doesn't have to be a place where your eye goes, ugh. Did it just, come on, move. And I can always access it from this little thing in here. Of course, I probably won't need to, except for this is the only thing once I start getting and I might as well just do that now. What I wanted to do is eventually make the ceiling out of coal. But it's taking a long time. This took, well, the whole span of this world so far. Got a bunch of stuff. Okay. Get rid of this. Okay, well, I'll be back.